the Body of Benchers Regulation 1983, I hereby admit each and every one of the 1,918 applicants herein present severally to the bar as barristers and solicitors on your wings. May I, on a sad note, announce the demise of a distinguished member of this body, Honorable Justice M.L. Uwais, Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger, a life bencher, a former Chief Justice of Nigeria, and former Chairman of the Body of Benchers. I also commiserate with the Honorable Justice Paul Adamu Galomje, also a life bencher, over the loss of his amiable wife, Mrs. Sephora Paul Galomje Nibiu, and two distinguished members of this great body, Chief J.S. Okutekpa SAN and Dr. Onyechi Ikpeasu ONSAN, over the demise of their beloved daughters. May I also announce the passing of our brother, Honorable Justice Daniel Abutu OFR, a former Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, and the unfortunate demise of 5 aspirants to this bar, who will have been part of this call to bar ceremony, namely Oluwadamilola Fatima Agbaje, Ikpeasu Chineze Peace, Ibrahim Oladunni Balogun, Ede Tochukwu Victoria, and Bodunde Temitope. May I request that we all rise and observe a minute silence in their memory and honor, please. To the new weeks for this feat, having been found worthy in character and learning to become members of the legal profession in Nigeria, the success you have achieved today is a hallmark of your hard work, academic prowess, divine favor from God Almighty, and the invaluable support of your parents, guardians, and friends. I commend the Chairman, Council of Legal Education, Chief Emeka Ngige, OFR SAN, life bencher, and the Director General of the Nigerian Law School, Professor Issa Shiroma, SAN, a life bencher, and his excellent team of academic and non-academic staff for their commitment in training the new wigs and equipping them with the essential knowledge and expertise required to be successful lawyers. In the same vein, I wish to also commend the distinguished members of the Body of Benchers for making this day possible and the vital role the body played in upholding the core values of the legal profession. The Body of Benchers over the years have remained steadfast in carrying out our mandate and ensuring that only fit and proper aspirants are admitted into the Nigerian bar. To the parents, guidance, and well-wishers, I believe you are full of enthusiasm as your perseverance, prayers, and support were not in vain. Therefore, I extend my congratulations to you as well. My brand new learned friends, it is pertinent at this juncture for me to draw your attention to some salient points which will serve as a useful guide as you commence your sojourn into the legal profession. Your call to the bar today is not just a crown to your efforts, but a noble call to service. Along with the prestige of being a lawyer, come many responsibilities. Chief among these responsibilities is the duty to serve the public ethically and diligently. As a lawyer, you are an officer of the court, first and foremost, and accordingly, you are not to do any act or conduct yourself in a manner that will obstruct or adversely affect the course of justice. You must therefore strictly adhere to the provisions of the rules of professional conduct, which is a set of ethical guidelines binding on every lawyer in Nigeria. Today, you have become ministers in the temple of justice. And you hold the court a duty as such. These duties include duty to assist the court in attaining justice, duty to maintain respect and dignity, duty to ensure civil conduct, duty to be punctual and diligent, duty to avoid misleading the court, and of course, duty to uphold the rule of law. Your duty as a professional further extends to your fellow counsel and colleagues. Therefore, you must treat them with respect and courtesy, fairness and integrity, and avoid conflicts of interest regardless of the relationship between their clients. I must reiterate at this point that the practice of law is not a right but a privilege. This privilege can be lost should you fail to live up to the requisite professional standards imposed upon you by the rules of professional conduct. The body of benchers have graciously provided you with a copy of the rules for your digest. I therefore urge you to acquaint yourself with the provisions contained therein and let it always guide you in your practice. As you may be aware, one of the vital functions of the body of benchers is the discipline of erring lawyers. The body performs this important role through the Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee, LPDC, which is a committee of the body of benchers established by Section 10 of the Legal Practitioners Act. The Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee has been carrying out its mandate in a just and fair manner without giving room for compromise, affection, or ill will. From January 2025, one lawyer was disbarred. 7 lawyers were suspended. This suspension ranges from 6 months to 5 years, and 4 lawyers were found not liable. You are therefore advised to be of good behavior and abide by the ethics and tradition of the profession to avoid being brought before this committee. Another duty which you hold as a legal practitioner is to actively participate in the affairs of the Nigerian Bar Association, which is the umbrella body for all legal practitioners in Nigeria. I therefore encourage you, as my learned friends, to always endeavor to pay your practice fees on or before the 31st of March yearly, as stipulated by Rule 9 of the Rules of Professional Conduct. You are expected to register with any branch of the association which is closer to your location of practice that will serve as your local branch of the association. In furtherance of your professional development, I urge you to take advantage of the many accredited continuing legal education courses and programs of the Nigerian Bar Association in order to meet up with the mandatory continuing professional development requirement as stipulated by the mandatory continuing professional development rules of 2025. I must emphasize that the mandatory continuing professional development CPD requirement is a stipulation of law, not just a policy nor a creation of the Nigerian Bar Association. Rule 11, Sub-Rule 1 of the Rules of Professional Conduct expressly states that a lawyer who wishes to carry on practice as a legal practitioner shall participate in and satisfy the requirements of the mandatory continuing professional development CPD program operated by the Nigerian Bar Association. Therefore, in order to be qualified to be listed on the annual practicing list and obtain a certification thereof, you must have paid your practice fees accordingly for the specified year and complied with the requirement of the continuing professional development program for the year. In this regard, I commend the Nigerian Bar Association under the leadership of the Honorable Mercy Afa Musigwe SAN, a live bencher, for the progressive and emphatic steps taken so far to make compliance easy and accessible, especially for young and less resourced lawyers. Notable amongst these, which are discounted or waive continued professional development course fees, multiple and flexible ways to earn continued professional development credit hours, and reducing the required continued professional development credit hours for all lawyers. As you enter into the legal profession, my learned friends, I urge you to follow the age-long tradition of undergoing pupillage. The process of mentoring is one of the beneficial traditions of our profession, which every successful lawyer experienced. You will readily find available experienced colleagues at the bar who will be more than willing to mentor you and help you learn the ropes of law practice. I encourage you to take advantage of the Body of Benchers mentoring program for all young lawyers of 0 to 7 year post-call, and other mentoring programs of the Nigerian Bar Association and senior lawyers across the nation. This will enable you to imbibe the ethics of the profession and equip you to adequately take charge of the future of the legal profession and become a mentor yourself when the time comes. We are in a jet age, where information and communication technology, ICT, and artificial intelligence is at the front burner. It is not enough that you are aware of the development in the information and communication technology ICT sector. You must be able to maximize its usage and enjoy the attendant benefits to the maximum. I therefore encourage you to adequately equip yourself to harness its full potential for effective law practice. Take full advantage of the available legal analytic softwares and the internet, which has provided a whole range of legal information and source materials, including judgments. With information communication technology and artificial intelligence, the world is at your fingertips and you can become a mobile lawyer. I encourage you to research extensively and continue to update your knowledge of both statute and case law, as well as imbibe good understanding of what is obtainable in other jurisdictions outside the shores of this country. In the words of Lord Denny, the law never stands still. It goes on a pace. You have to run fast to keep up with it. I hope you will manage it. kindly permit me to use this auspicious occasion to congratulate the following members of the great body of benchers who recently, on the 27th of June 2025, marked their 58th year of call to the Nigerian bar. These are the Honorable Justice Olabode Rosevivor, CFR, who was a former chairman of this great body and a retired Justice of Supreme Court, Chief Mrs. Funke Adekoya, SAN, Honorable Justice Tijani Abubakar, how much you have labored in time past and the sacrifices your loved ones have made for you to succeed and strive to exhibit the highest sense of responsibility which the legal profession is renowned for all over the world. It's a new beginning of your life. It's a brand new endeavor, and I wish you get what you dream for and achieve lots of success. May God bless you with strength and determination as prepare you for the unseen future. Having achieved this milestone, go chase your dreams. You now have the wings. You are now lawyers. May I have you all aspirants stand on your feet. Let us take this charge. I pledge to commit myself as a legal practitioner to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, and obey the rules of professional conduct in the legal profession. So help me God. Now, my charge to you. In time-honored tradition, I hereby close with the chairman's charge to all of you new weeks. You may now go forth in your new weeks from this day forward to serve Nigeria and serve humanity in justice without fear of favor, affection, or ill will. I thank you for your audience, and I pray that God in His infinite mercies will take each and every one of us back to our respective destinations. Congratulations.
That's correct. Maliki. And the third prize goes to Obi Chioma Johnson. Chief Richard Akinjide, CFR of blessed memory. The next, the donors are Sir Lionel Brett, Babatunde Abiodun Ibiranke, Next category is appropriate law practice. The names of the donors are Honorable Justice, and the third position goes to Eze Blessing Obianutu. For the professional ethics, we have 5 donors for the first prize position. For the professional ethics, we have 5 donors for the first prize position. The donor here is Dr. Oke Akpoti-Uduaghan, and it goes to Oke Deji Adeyanju. The donor here is Dr. Oke Akpoti-Uduaghan, and it goes to Oke Deji Adeyanju. It's Mrs. Afe Babalola, OON, who is the first female chairman. Star Prize for this July 2025 call to our ceremony goes to Ifonlaja and the chairman of the body of ventures has graciously approved that we invite the parents to join. For the best student of the year, and this goes to Ifonlaja Oluwapisayo Olawale. Congratulations to your parents. The wonderful father of the minor. Very Olawale